Good morning, guys. Please excuse the bags under my eyes and my skin. It's just not a good face day and I'm exhausted. There were quite a few people who messaged me over the weekend to talk about the stories that I done last week. So thank you if you got in touch. It's really helpful to talk to people who are going through the same thing. So thanks. Today I thought I would talk about some of the harder aspects of Matthew's sensory issues. Right now it seems to be meltdowns that he's having. So there's a lot of conversations take place between parents regarding the difference between a tantrum and a meltdown. A lot of people think that kids on the spectrum are just badly behaved. And I know that there are parents with kids on the spectrum who have behavioural issues, who can be quite aggressive. I can only speak from my experience being Matthew's mum. So anybody that knows Matthew, friends and family, know that he's not an unhappy wee boy. He doesn't generally moan or get angry or upset. However, he does melt down quite badly with certain things, so I'll talk a bit more about what happens when he does that. So with Matthew, it seems to be music. That's his biggest trigger for meltdowns. It's also the biggest love of his life. He loves music. It's really quite stupid things, really. For example, I watch Sex and the City and the opening credits, the theme music really upsets him, sends him into a meltdown, so we have to fast forward through it. So for Matthew, the biggest difference between him being upset and, having a tantrum to having a meltdown is that it's uncontrollable. He gets really, really upset. It affects him really badly. He also, despite loving Peppa Pig, doesn't like any of the music that's not the actual Peppa Pig music. So I'm going to show you what I mean. And please, I'm not being cruel. It's just to show you. It's just to try and be authentic and to help other parents distinguish the difference between a tantrum and a meltdown. So I'm just going to do it really briefly just to show you what I mean. So this is Matthew and he's having a little cuddle, and these are rare moments. Baby. He's recently started saying baby. So I'm going to show you now. I'm just going to put the song on Alexa. Alexa, play Peppa Pig theme music.
Peppa Pig theme by Nelson's Platinum Themes.
Alexa, stop. Just so you can see, he's absolutely fine. I've just put his favourite songs on just for a wee second. So I hope that was quite clear, the difference between simply being upset by not getting your own way and being upset by something that is out with your control. The reason that it's important to be able to distinguish between the two, between a tantrum and a meltdown, is because of the stigma surrounding kids on the spectrum. The fact that everybody thinks they're just bad behaved. A sensory meltdown isn't always going to be preventable for Matthew. We are just lucky in the sense that we know what his triggers are just now, so we are able to avoid them, but it's not always going to be like that as he gets older. So yeah, I hope that's been informative and helped clarify the difference between the two. If there's anything you want to ask or say, just send me a DM on here.